Hi, my name is Dion Fuller. Came across your site today and I think you offer a phenomenal service, but you're not getting enough traffic driven to your site to get your phone ringing more. As a courtesy, I did a free analysis on your site and would like to give this info to you so you can improve some things and use your web page for what it was meant for, to make you money. But let's get started, and I promise to keep this as brief as possible. But I'm going to point out 3 areas of concern to you. First off, let's take a look down here. Okay, this written portion, whenever you describe who you are, what services you render, and what you have to offer, anything written is called content. Okay, now in the search engine eyes, whether it be Google's company, Yahoo's company, Bing, or any other search engine company, you want your content page to have 400 words or more on it. The reason being is the more content you have there, the more authoritative they see you on the subject, the more relevant and reliable they see you on the subject. It's sort of like looking up something on Wikipedia. They have tons and tons of information concerning that subject. So the more content you have, the more they look at you as a priority to start moving you up on the pages. All right. Second thing, we're going to take a look at this SEO tool, search engine tool that Google uses to rank your performance as well as how your site is doing out there. I'm going to bring your attention here first. This is called your compete traffic rank. What this is your site against your competition site and the competition you have in your radius or your service area. Okay, right now you guys are sitting unranked, which means people are probably stopping at your site, but not more than your competition site. Okay, up here above, it's not as important as this one, but it's still relevant. This is called Alexa traffic rank. And how I want you to view this is when somebody types in a keyword or a phrase concerning a service, that starts the search engines moving towards sites that's relevant to that service. Okay, as you can see here, you're sitting unranked in there too. So literally, there's not enough or no traffic being driven towards your site, which is keeping you unranked in the search engine eyes. So what's most likely happening is if you give somebody your site directly, they know to go look for you, but you're missing hundreds and thousands of customers that's just searching for services that you offer but don't know you. Okay, down here, this is Google's index tool here. So what this means basically is you have 14 pages that's indexed on Google that they consider reliable and relevant, and those pages are pointing back towards your site. So it's like a roadmap to say here is a referral or a service that's relevant to what you're searching for. To be a power player with the search engines, you want to have 25 or more index pages that point back to you. And the more index pages you have, of course, the better. But at the minimum, bare minimum, you want to have 25 of them pointing back towards you. Okay, let's take a look at your site info over here. Okay, don't know if you guys set the site up yourself or if you outsourced it to be set up, but these 2 points here, your robot text and your sitemap, is very, very important. We'll start with robot text because whoever did the site did take time to do that and set it up, which is commendable. Robot text is linked back to that Alexa traffic rank that I showed you on the previous page, and what this is those keywords and phrases that I was telling you about. So whoever put your site together built those keywords and phrases in, so at least traffic should start moving towards your site. But what they failed to do was put you up a sitemap. And the sitemap is basically pinpointing the location of where you are in a radius where you service. That's not to say you don't go outside your radius to service other customers, but it's more like Google being able to pull your business up and saying you are here on their map. Okay, so that's a very important portion right there that needs to be, needs to be addressed and needs to be looked into, just like the content on the previous page. Also, last thing I'm going to take a look at is your page speed. Okay, actually excellent. Your load time is 1.30 seconds, which is super phenomenal in the world of search engines. It's saying 63% of web pages in the world are slower than yours. So you hit the mark dead on with this one right here. Okay. Second thing we want to take a look at is how mobile friendly your page is. And the reason this is relevant is because of the age we live in. 90% of people search for things on their tablets and their mobile phones. So it's not just secluded to laptops and desktop computers anymore. They use web devices and mobile devices for a lot of things today. So this search engine tool, and you can get it yourself also, it's just things that Google uses to rank you. It's a mobile friendly test. We just plug in your site address and run an analysis on it. Unfortunately, you guys come back as mobile friendly, which is super great. Awesome, this page is mobile friendly, so at least that portion was addressed when they was building the site. That's a good thing. Last thing we're going to take a look at is your page speed. Now when it comes down to desktops, you guys are great. You're 90 out of 100%, which says when somebody looks for your services and loads your page, it's just coming up readily and available. But they still say these are things that you could consider fixing to get you even closer to 100%. And these are all Google's analysis and their how they look on your page and analyze it. So these are all their findings because they are the search engine out there. So these are things that they're saying you can improve to bring up those numbers. Now, on the mobile side of things, you see there's a little bit of a drop when it comes down to them searching out your business and your products. You're 74 out of 100% for speed. And these are things Google say you should address these to get your numbers moving up closer to that 90 or 100% mark, and also things you could consider fixing on the mobile side that would get you up higher. Okay, so all these components can make a difference between you being ranked on page 1 of the search engines or buried under page 4, 5, and 6 of the search engine. Now, what I mean by buried is we live in the age where people want services and information quickly. So 80% of the folks don't go past page 1 when they search for a service. So I'm going to leave you with this. What if you had a spot on page 1 of the search engines? That having a website is good, but having a spot on page 1 of the search engines is great. But what would be even better than that is if you had not only 1 spot, but 2, 3, 4 spots on page 1. So now the law of averages start working in your favor, so that people are more apt to click on you, and the more clicks you get, of course, that's going to equal up to more business and more dollars for your bottom line. Okay, there's a couple of more components that drive search engines, but I didn't want to lengthen out this video for you. But the 3 that I pointed you out to is crucial and moving your website up higher. Okay, I hope this information was helpful. I specialize in search engine optimization, SEO we call it, and lead generation. So give me a call and let's get your phone ringing some more. Even if you decide my services isn't something that you need, at least the analysis and info was free, so you know what to address on your website to make it better. All right, I thank you so much for your time, and definitely hope to hear from you to do some business together. Okay, have a good afternoon, and thank you again.